Hello, viewers in Africa and around the world. It's your favorite analyst, trader, and investor, T. Weavers. There's a turmoil in the altcoin and Bitcoin markets. Where are we headed? Where are we going? Zigzag. No more close, no more trouble. Let's dive in and let me show you where we are headed, where the chart itself is taking us to. Hey, no food, FUD, no rumors, just the charts. So there are two things that I basically look at the market to get where the altcoin is headed, or if I'm going to take a long or short, where I look at for altcoins. So basically, I look at orders versus Bitcoin, which is the total market cap of altcoins versus Bitcoin. So as you can see from these charts, orders, you can see that where this my cursor is at, sitting at 5.78%, was the last place we hit around December 2020. Yes, before we shoot up massively into the end of the bull market. And now we're currently retesting. We currently retested first year at 4.50. Yes, and then we did this at 5.74, and then we retested in June 2023 around 8.08%, where my cursor is at. And then now we have come again to create a double bottom, which is a reversal bullish buys back pattern reversal. So now, as you can see, this is a weekly time frame. I'm going to dive lower and go to daily time frame. So guys, let's see what the daily time frame is saying. Let's look at the confluence of what the market is trying to print. So this is our daily time frame. And what are we doing? We are creating a structure, a bullish structure. So we came to retest this neckline sitting at 10.50%. So let's dive into the 4 hour to see what is really happening. So good. So when we had the crash a few days ago, we came all the way down to take liquidity around this point, 9.48%, which we also have a support. Looking at this line that I drew as a support coming from weekly time frame. So what are we doing now? We're currently retesting the neckline of the double bottom we created a few days ago. So what are we doing? So what we don't want to see now, we don't want to see a breakdown. If we have a breakdown, that means altcoins we have a retracement down, but it's not looking so bad. We are looking at less than 10 to 15%. Yeah, so now we've gotten what we want to see from the holders, which is we have a bullish sentiment according to what the chart is saying. Even if we are going to move downward, we are not going to go too much. It's just going to be a retracement. So let's go to Bitcoin dominance, which is a chart showing performance of Bitcoin against the altcoins. And as you can see on the daily time frame, you see that we are currently creating a lower lows, lower highs, and lower lows, which is we did not break the previous high. We keep getting rejected on the daily time frame, as you can see. So what we don't want to see now, we don't want to see a bounce off of this SMA, this 20 and 21 SMA or EMA, whichever you like to call it. So let's go down and let's see what is happening inside the chart itself. So on our 4 hour time frame, as you can see, we have a downward slope support line which has been supporting resisting price from going further. So it's looking like we have a bearish sentiment on the Bitcoin dominance too. As I said earlier, we don't want to see a bounce off of this point. Yeah, if you see a bounce, that means altcoins will still go down or at most sideways consolidation for some period of time. So all these breakouts will still take about a week or 2 or 3 weeks, depending on the market momentum. So we have a bearish scenario for Bitcoin dominance, which is showing that altcoins are beginning to gain control over Bitcoin. And on the others too, we are showing like a bullish sentiment. Even if we have a retracement, it's not going to really halt the market because the market sentiment is changing and the cycle is repeating itself. Unless the cycle is going to break or we're going to have a chaos, we are supposed to have an altcoin season, which is currently playing out perfectly well. Lest I forget, kindly follow us on all our social media handles from X, TikTok, Instagram. We spend a lot of time creating this video, this content, and we hope we impact as much as we hope we are doing. Thank you. Bye bye.